Ancient constructions are the real find for archaeologists and tourists. They are impregnated with century feelings and emotions of many people. Today we will tell only about 5 constructions which draw attention of mankind. Let's roll! On the 5th place, at once 3 objects removed from each other, mysterious in itself, but they are united by the general secret. Pyramids of Giza, which are in Egypt, are constructed from 4,000 to 4,500 years ago. The complex of pyramids in Giza represents 3 main pyramids. Big Cheops 146 meters, average Khafra 143 meters and small Menkaura 66 meters. They are surrounded by a number of structures, pyramids of queens and sidewalks. His face is turned to the east. Assume that the person's Sphinx is a face of the pharaoh Khafra, the Egyptian Sphinx made from the monolithic rock. Thus, it is the largest similar monument in the world. Its length is 73 meters, height is 20 meters. Researchers still did not come to a consensus for what and who constructed a statue, because time of its creation does not correspond to time of birth of the pharaoh Khafra in any way. There is a version that the Sphinx was built not by ancient Egyptians, but the civilization preceding the Egyptian. On it, the theory comes to an end so far. Modern scientists cannot any reality to it. Platforms of Baalbek. They are in Lebanon. Year of construction is unknown. 27 huge blocks of limestone, weighing from 300 to 800 tons, are formed the basis for the temple. The temple did not remain, but the terrace, making once its basis, give an idea of its really space scales. Platforms of Baalbek are called still the city of gods. There is an opinion that here from all Middle East were flown down ancient to uplift prayers to the gods. The most modern crane transporting the shuttle's NASA lifts 430 tons. What it was used in the ancient time to move large objects weighing 800 tons a millennium ago, when also the stick was an attainable dream. Mount Sinai and St. Ekaterina's Mountain are in Egypt. Mount Sinai is one of the called Bible places. On it, God granted to Moses 10 precepts. St. Ekaterina's Mountain is located in 4 kilometers from Mount Sinai. Both peaks have the correct pyramidal form, rare for natural objects. These triads, Pyramids of Giza, Baalbek and Mount Sinai and St. Ekaterina form an equilateral triangle, which top is the city of gods. This surprising regularity was noticed by researcher Sitchin. Thus, as the researcher notes, the double mountain peak and 2 biggest pyramids of Giza are surprisingly symmetric. Stonehenge. It is in Great Britain, in 130 kilometers to the southwest from London. The age of constructions is from 4,100 to 4,500 years. Stonehenge represents the earth shaft surrounded with the ditch once full of water, in which shaft trilita are around exposed. It is couples of stones covered from above with one more. When that them were 38 couples. Now some fell, some collapsed. Diameter of a ditch is 100 meters. A stone ring there are 30 meters. In a ring, 5 couples more trillet are established. Stones for construction of Stonehenge, it is the scientific fact. They were brought from the stone quarry located in 300 kilometers from a site. On one stone of Stonehenge, it is not revealed writing or any ornament that pushes researchers to opinion that founders of a monument did not know writing. But if the society which built a monument did not know writing, how to explain that fact? What megaliths are established in the order, doing it not only a lunar and solar calendar, but also a model of solar system. Barrow Newgrange. There is it in Ireland, in 30 kilometers to the north from Dublin. Approximate age of constructions are 5,000 years. Newgrange represents huge, 85 meters in the diameter and 11 meters in height, a spherical barrow. Roof of a barrow is earth, overgrown with the grass. Walls are laid out by large quartz. In 5,000 years, a wall of initial construction managed to collapse and were restored during reconstruction in the middle of the 20th century, in spite of the fact that long time of the vicinity of Newgrange were used as the farmland. Internal rooms of construction remained perfectly. The megalith has one entrance which conducts in the long corridor terminating in the cross-room. The device of the room reminds Stonehenge. Multi-ton monoliths are here too established. The stone bowl and niches in walls decorated with a carving from rings and spiral remained. Underwater pyramid of Yonaguni. There is it in Japan, and imagine age about 10,000 years. The underwater pyramid Okinawa was found in Prefecture Coast only 20 years ago, and that is absolutely casual. Then Kikachira Arataka, the local dive instructor, made out under surface of waves a huge monument. Yonaguni's monument consists of terraces and platforms of different size, is pitted by ditches and steps, and also decorated with geometrical patterns from rectangles and rhombuses. One of the monument walls sharply breaks and goes down on depth almost to 30 meters. Width of a pyramid reaches 180 meters. Researchers agree in opinion that originally huge rock of a freakish form really was simply the rock, but then underwent processing by the person. Absolutely unclear who and for what built this huge monument. After all, at that time, in this part of the world, there were no technologies of construction of such difficult objects. The man-made monument at an ocean floor. The fact quite is unexplainable. 10,000 years ago, level in the ocean was 40 meters lower, so all rocky design then were just over water. Stone circles to Göbekli Tepe. There is it in Turkey. Their age is near 12,000 years. Neolithic temples of Göbekli Tepe lie at the top of the ridge. Stone circles quite so look temples to Göbekli Tepe. They are put from carefully ground and adjusted stones. Each circle having 30 meters a diameter contains in the center T-shaped sculptures with the images of animals and birds which are cut out on them. Researchers consider what exactly here, in the territory of the southeast Turkey and the civilization which preceded even the Egyptian eras. Transportation of huge stones from 10 to 50 tons without any adaptations and wheels demanded efforts of thousands of people. It allows assuming association of several nomad tribes and even the people for construction of these temples. The temple complex was used about 4,000 years and was thrown only in 8th millennium BC. And it was left not simply on destruction time, it was covered carefully in hundreds of cubic meters of the earth. Disputes are conducted exactly around this amazing figure, 12,000 years. That is, the people who built temples to Göbekli Tepe did not know neither a wheel nor the letter, a pottery, especially agriculture. The only trade which they knew there was a hunting. So, in what way this semi-nomadic society could erect something so large-scale? Well, that's all, friends. Create something serious in this life. See you soon. Bye.